welcome everybody to the official Mazarelux Manual Q&A. Question and answer. I am joined by someone who's not Mazarelux. Welcome, Negative Sanchez. How you doing, bud?
Hi, guys. I'm here, too. I have no right to be on this show, but, here we go.
Do you want to play Minecraft at the same time as doing this?
Play Minecraft while doing this?
Yeah, you want to do a Minecraft Let's Play? Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna load up Minecraft. I've asked my community to supply us with questions. And the purpose of this video is we are gonna go through and answer them all. Every single one. All of them.
All of them? Wait,
all of them.
Really?
Every question we get. That's what's happening right now.
Oh boy. Is it too late for me to delete some of my questions?
No. Our first question from Evil Maze Thing.
Good old Evil Maze Thing.
Yes. Is what was the most fun video to make? And that is actually a really good question.
Can I guess? Can I guess which one this one is?
You can guess. I think you'll be pretty close. Go ahead.
Yeah. I want to say it was LuxCore, but I do recall you saying you had a lot of fun messing around with the Terraria video, just because like you were able to take advantage of the webcam.
That was such a good. Genuine. No, yeah, the Terraria. I mean. That's the thing, right? It's a hard question to answer because my favorite kind of videos to make. I think this is another question we'll have later. It's like get that away. Favorite kind of videos are the ones that where I'm playing with somebody else, right? Whether it's like all of us as a group, like LuxCore, whether it's just one other person. The Terraria stream,
for sure, dude.
Which was like the first time that we collabed, was
ever,
right? Was such a fun video to make for so many reasons. There were just so many good bits. We first time really properly interacting extensively, like at least on video, and
for sure.
I was not expecting our styles of commentary to mesh so well.
Right? No, yeah, that was so wild because it was like, oh yeah, cool. It's my first time going on with Sanch and with Maze.
Yeah, I'll try to be cool and casual and
casual, and then we just went in. And
it just worked. It was so good. Yeah. That video was a ton of fun to make because, as you say, it was my first time playing around with somebody having a webcam, and using your reactions and zooming in on them was just a swell time. You and Dwayne have this thing where you don't just laugh. You laugh like you're getting paid. You laugh professionally. It's genuinely impressive because
I like laughing. I don't know, man.
When you laugh on webcam, it was so fun to zoom in on you because you throw yourself back like you're trying to get out of there. Which was such a fun thing to play around with camera movements, adding sound effects.
I have been told that I laugh as if a demon is trying to escape.
Trying to get out of your mortal form. So that was a really fun video to make. But I think at the time I would have called that the most fun video to make at that moment thus far. But I do think since then there have been some videos that have kind of gone over. Just by being more fun, not by that video being bad, even though I do love it. I would say if I were to pull up two videos that were the most fun to make, I would say LuxCore, obviously, just because that was so different. And I spent months on that one, and it never got old. I never burnt out because it was just so fun to work on. Making Minecraft dramatic was
it's so much fun, right?
Yeah.
And then you get to kind of see why it is that I guess I get why so many people like to make these cinematic Minecraft
machinima and stuff.
Yeah, because you can kind of make it whatever the heck you want to. It's just I don't know. There's something about it that feels like making Lego movies, you know what I mean? Where
yeah.
It's just you have full control over the cinematic experience, you know.
It was exactly. Was there something else you were gonna say?
I was gonna say also, like for the folks at home, can I just say, this man stayed up at like midnight and was like, "Dude, Sanch, you have to see this LuxCore thing I did." And I was like, "Yeah, man, go for it." And you would sit there and you tell me about like.
Sidebar: this is my first time seeing Letty's house. Letty's been grinding on this server. My house sucks compared to this. Hang on.
Are you still? Oh no! Letty's been grinding?
Letty's been grinding. This is all. Why does she have so many iron golems? Why does she have a village thing here? She already has a village house.
I knew it. I knew we gave her too much power.
Letty with unrestricted access to a Minecraft server just upsets the power balance of everything. Like, oh.
It does so bad, dude.
I'm over here like, oh, look at our awesome house, and I look at this like that. My house sucks. Trojan,
a pile of
Trojan,
shit.
If you're watching this, get on the server and pick up your shit, dude.
She loves building, for sure.
She's really good at it, and it's such a shame that she died so early on in LuxCore.
Oh my god, yeah.
Because like she would have carried the team. We would have won had Letty not got by a drowned. Like I cannot just say.
Can I just say, oh man, like, are we allowed to do like behind the scenes stuff with this right now?
100%, right? Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, sweet. Yeah. Like, yeah, Letty dying was like totally, no one saw it coming. That was just complete freak accident. And like,
spoiler alert, by the way, for everybody who hasn't watched LuxCore yet, which you should have done if you're watching this, because it is the best thing I've ever made.
Right.
Continue.
100. Yeah. I fully agree. No bias. Even though I'm in it. But yeah, like Letty was like talking about how she's gonna make like this big house for us and have like all these amenities. And,
Letty was so excited, and then she died out of nowhere, and I felt so bad.
Yeah,
but that's the
thing. I think
that's
why that death is like the most gut-wrenching thing.
I put so much time into editing. I edited that scene in I think like 5 different ways, using different songs, different bits of pacing, showing different bits here or there.
Really?
Purely just because I had to get that one right, because that's the one that like sells the concept. Because the way I edited LuxCore was I put a lot of thought into everything from sound design to visuals to the whole shebang. And the thing that I really wanted to nail in the vibe was that, like, I wanted the first half and the first, like, section to be all, like, fun and games, casual, ordinary, like, Mazare Lux collab video. Just fun and games, everything's fine, everyone's having a good time. And then I wanted that first death to hit, and then it's like, alright, you're no longer here for the funny. You're now here because you don't know who's gonna make it out alive.
Yeah,
because
now
the raw emotion was what I was aiming for after that. And man, I put so much time into like just pacing the music. The music of every scene was one of the biggest decisions I had to make, because it was like, how do you like pace something? It's so easy to just fall into you know, normal YouTube like doing comedy editing and stuff. But to get it so that something that I would like put a lot of thought into is I didn't want it to jump, unless like the joke was the violent transition. I never wanted the music to be jarring in changing of mood. So whenever a sad scene was coming in, it would slowly get more sad. Whenever there was funny happening, it would slowly get more like upbeat.
More lighthearted.
Yeah, after Letty's death, and more so after your death, Sanchez. There was a long period of really solemn music, which fit really well with how much of an asshole I was to Snakehat after you died, because I, like, this is the last thing
on him, dude.
I did. In my defense, legitimately, I was so stressed and, like, in it in that moment of, like, I just need to get these idiots out here alive. Like, I genuinely did not hear him when he was like, Sanchez, I'm so sorry, behind me in the boat. It's really clear in the video, but that's because I made it so much louder in the video. But from my POV, he said that really quietly, and I straight up didn't hear it. So when I was like going in on him, which again, entirely unreasonable. Yeah, it was because the way I saw it is like, okay, well, if you don't give a damn, someone has to. Are you coming on the server, by the way?
I'm trying. I'm having to like redo my password. I had to make a whole new password and then log in and then go back to the. Shut up, dude. it's a whole thing.
But
this guy.
To get back to the questions, which is why we're here. We're gonna be here so long.
Right. Yeah.
Like, and not just
we
fall into. We
up.
need to do a LuxCore podcast at some point, but that'll come later.
We do, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So that video was so much fun. Sorry to interrupt. I keep doing that.
Yeah. No, you're good, man.
That video was so much fun purely because, like, I loved, like, just how diverse it was and how different it was, and just throwing everything at it, like, pulling out every skill I'd learned over these years. That was really enjoyable to make. But the video that I would say within a short amount of time was, like, the most fun as, like, immediate gratification during the creation process. That Lethal Company video, which, spoiler alert, you should go watch that because it's one of the best. It's like the second best video I've ever made, I would say.
Yeah, the Lethal Company one.
So much fun. The one where Letty's a traitor at the end, having that like flashback all the way through. That was such a fun video because that is just joke after joke after joke. Like that was no holds barred. Like every 2 seconds there is a new piece of humor, a new mood, a new thing for me to play with and edit.
A new thing going on,
right? And that was just a fun time because I enjoyed it the most because you guys were there for a lot of that editing process. A lot of the jokes that were that I added in, and a lot of like the emphasis and different things were there because you guys were also there thinking, saying like, yo, what if you added this? Or hey, if you considered like this angle.
That's right.
Like a lot of what was added into that one was because you guys were also a part of that process, which added just such a good layer of enjoyment to it for me.
I completely forgot. Yeah. That was like the first time. I think I remember sitting in on you editing, and I'm trying not to cut you off, by the way, because this is your Q&A.
Oh no, you can cut me off. It's fine. I think I keep interrupting you by accident because of the Discord delay, and I am sorry. I'm sorry. I'm very excited.
You're totally good, dude. But yeah, that video was like. That one was like a collaborative effort almost, where it was the first time I remember even looking into the process of what you were doing and just being like, this is wizardry. This is pure wizardry. I don't understand. It's nuts, dude.
It was a ton of fun just piecing that one together. And honestly, just a good video overall. The twist at the end and like having like looking back and all of that. Just so good. It was such a fun recording session. Just the whole thing was
that video still has has like a piece of my heart. It's so great. And then just so many bits. Like there's so many moments in it that I can't even pick out a particular moment that that I liked the most.
Unironically, one of my favorite parts that I did, which was so stupid, was like whenever there was a cat, I immediately claimed to be the one to find it, which only like it broke the comedy rule of 3 because it only happened twice, unfortunately. But like me doing that with Dwayne's cat, and then Letty finds a cat, and I'm like, as she's holding it and says, "I found a cat," immediately going, "Hey guys, I found a cat!" Like just to get her angry, which leads so well into her then doing the whole like her betraying us thing.
Evil villain thing, which
good.
She was going to do regardless.
But, 100%. But it was such a perfect setup for that.
But it was fun. So. Yeah.
How about
it's all right to betray and be evil to your friends if and when
it's funny. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I should make that a rule. You are allowed to stab me in the back so long as you film it and it's funny. Like
make that a server rule. Yeah, you're allowed to betray Mazarelux so long as it makes me laugh.
As long as it makes good content. Then we're good.
Because my man is nothing if not a man.
I give the people what they want. So Sanchez, I want to know. You've streamed a lot of games over the years. What would you say is like the most fun stream you've ever done?
The most fun stream I've ever done.
Yeah.
Oh man. That's a good question.
Here. Welcome.
Yeah, I'm here, dude. Thank you. Should I try being an avian? Actually, let's see.
Don't be an avian. Avians suck.
Well, I suck
if
now.
you want to fly, be in a you've already picked it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you're not allowed to be in a Lightroom. We already have 2 of those. There's an inflation. So instead, would you like to be anything else?
Yes.
All right. Cool. Hang on. Let me.
I like your hold on. I'll disconnect.
No. That doesn't. I need you to be in here.
Oh fuck. Okay.
I can't change it if you're not in here.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Origin set. Hootertron. Nice name, by the way.
I like how your suggestion is like, hey Sanchez, you know how you could be good with Avian? Be anything else.
Avian, literally, you full slow. That's it.
That's it?
And the downside is you're a vegetarian. Like, it sucks.
That sucks.
You know what?
I can't wait to fall slowly
Here,
to my
suffer
death.
my pain.
No! I'm Mazarelux now. No.
Use your power button. You can go through walls. It's really cool.
That is kind of cool, actually.
Where are you, by the way? Are you in?
I'm over in this like village.
Let me go. I'll go meet you.
I don't remember this at all.
This is new server.
What was my favorite stream? Right? Yeah. Because there have been a lot. Oof. There was. Weirdly enough. What's up, dude? What's going on? Look at you. You're decked out, dude.
Yeah,
oh my
man.
god.
You got leather.
Shit. Nice, man.
These
I'm not
cows
jealous.
don't know what's gonna hit them. Specifically,
These cows don't know.
He has been
what's
spared by
gonna
the
cow 'em.
flower. You know what? I'm gonna respect that, though.
You know what? Nature has committed a truce.
Listen,
Favorite
alright? Nature
stream?
put some writing on the wall. I ain't gonna disobey that thing, alright? You've heard of hell hath no fury like a woman scorned? I ain't questioning Mother Nature if that's the case. She got some wrath in her. I ain't messing with that.
Yeah. The womanest of woman.
Yes.
I think what's funny is a lot of my favorite content that I've done has also been collaborative with other people. And, like stuff that I've done with others. I think like the Minecraft wedding stream
the Minecraft
like,
that was so fun.
That was so much fun, and like man, it was almost like a magnum opus to me. It was just I don't know, it just went really well, and it was really funny, and everybody just brought their A game, man, and yeah, it was just a good time.
So for context, if I may,
yeah, go ahead.
So it was Chillfruit and
his buddy Tickwizzle.
Yes, so Chillfruit and his buddy Tickwizzle decided. So on Negative Sanchez's server he had at the time, they wanted to host a what was it? It was a platonic gay Minecraft wedding.
Yeah, yep, that's exactly what it was. Yep.
And yeah, we had like a full-on church and everything. It was like a full-on like wedding event in Minecraft. It was like a whole streaming thing. It was so much fun. Chillfruit, Tickwhistle being prominent members of Sanchez's community, and really chill people. I've spoken with Chill a bit, and he's awesome.
He's a great guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that dude.
Love to hang with him more. Actually, I should reach out. But
yeah, heck yeah, man. He's such a cool dude. He's a busy bee. He does stay pretty preoccupied, but he's a cool ass dude.
He's chill. So yeah, chill dude, platonically marrying another chill person on a Minecraft server. We had a full like wedding ceremony. There were like vows and everything. It was a great time. Like we all came. Like me and Letty and Dwight went on a mini adventure to go and get the resources to obtain drip. And whilst there's this absolutely super pleasant like wedding going on, me, Letty, and Dwight, who were attending for the evening, just for the fun of it, we had a whole like side story happen, which was so funny.
Any time that I'm more disappointed that you guys weren't recording, it's probably that time, because
it was
the side quest for that was so amazing.
So yeah,
do we have time to get into that story? Because,
I'll give it the brief version, I think.
Okay.
But at this rate, we're gonna answer 3 entire questions, and I apologize. But that's okay. I will quickly do a speed round. If we don't get through all of it tonight, I'll record a speed round tomorrow. Just me doing stuff. Okay. So Yeah, so during this wedding ceremony, everyone's like getting ready on this server. We like had like a fake like restaurant dinner and everything. It was like a semi like improv roleplay thing. It was a lot of fun. And
it was really cute, yeah.
Yeah. And during this time, me, Letty, and Dwight wanted to be wearing absolute drip because there were tons of mods in this server. So we wanted to be wearing something really, really fresh. So, but we needed to get some chicken feathers. After traveling for ages, right, we had to keep running off to go try to find chicken feathers to make this gosh darn outfit that this mod added, and we couldn't find any. So eventually, like, we were like, screw it. All right, what we're gonna do, there's a chicken farm, right? I think it was Markellius's, and we basically said, now, using other people's resources and farms and, like, griefing other people's stuff was very much against the rules of the server, but the way I saw it at the time was, like, this is an emergency situation, and, like, we're either gonna be late for this wedding, or we're gonna break one small rule. Now, griefing is obviously infinitely worse than just stealing a few chickens, especially since I had the seeds. I bred the more chickens that we killed. So there were more chickens in there, right by the end of it. So we went and killed some of these chickens to get these feathers in this farm. But the thing was, is that this farm, quote-unquote, was just like a hole in the ground that I was trying to get out of. Because I fell down there, killed a bunch of chickens, bred a bunch of them, and then I had to get out. So I placed one block, and the plan was I placed one block to get out, and then I will turn around, break the block, none of the chickens will escape, we will be 100% fine, right?
In theory. Oh, I'm on fire! Oh god, this is
it's daytime. Like. Yeah. Press your power button to go invis.
This sucks. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay.
Now, this plan was going to work great in theory. We'd have the drip and then we'd go to the wedding, but the problem was that we were running late. So Markellius, in this moment, as soon as I placed this block down to get out, immediately teleported all of us to the church that was like halfway across the server. And the last thing I saw as we were getting teleported away was all these chickens bolting towards that block, which gave them a free way out. Which meant that, and we're not all in a voice call, right? Most of this is in, like, text chat, but, like, me, Dwight, and Letty are in voice call, and we're all hanging out at the front, and I'm like, oh shit, what have I done, oh no, I got it, we've just griefed a thing, we're gonna be in so much trouble. And everyone's at this church, and we're, like, trying to, I'm like, I gotta leave. So we, like, I send Letty to play distraction, so Letty, like, uses, diverting tactics. And we tell Dwight, basically stall as long as possible. And he starts
Letty's
doing...
like trying to she's like trying to get me to play games, and she's like, hey Sanchez, come check this out. I'm on the top of a building.
We're like dragging everything all over the place, like desperately trying to find any excuse. Like, we're attacking you now. How cute that is. Oh, a little bit of PvP.
Look at this. Isn't this fun?
And it's because in the meantime, I am sprinting like, oh god, we gotta clean this up. Quick. We are like running.
Well, yeah.
Eventually, me and Letty both slip away.
Solid music in the background.
No, right? And we both fix it, and we come back, and no one's any the wiser. And we come back to this wedding, and it was great and awesome, and nobody ever heard about this until like months later when I was like, hey guys, is it a good time to confess that I nearly ruined this wedding by griefing the server?
like I had zero idea, because in the background there's just this cute, like, very wholesome, we went all out with this wedding too. Like, there was a wedding dress, I played a priest, I live streamed and then dressed as a priest.
You're given like amazing like a speech
like
and everything,
wedding vows and stuff and everything. Yeah, it was a full thing. In
the background, we're just like panicking and screaming off camera, like because we've got like your stream on at the same time as we're doing this, so we know how late we are. But it's like, from your perspective, everything's super wholesome and nice. From our perspective in the voice chat, we're screaming and panicking. Because it's like, how long can we stall this without making it about us? Was like the thing, without ruining the stream. Such a good time.
It was good. It was a good time. Okay, I'm dying. I'm gonna die, maybe. I might die. I died.
Damn. That is a you issue. Come to my house.
Wow, okay, I'm gonna come to your house. Right. After I stop burning.
You're at spawn, right? Use your power button.
Okay, I'm powering. Next question, Mace.
You don't
Next
burn.
question.
You don't burn in Phantom. Yes. In fact, where? Come to the village that you first spawned at.
Okay, I'm coming to the village.
All right.
I'm gonna try.
Next question. This is gonna be a big one. What is the dog doing?
What is the dog doing?
Credit fraud. Gooberalix also had another question, which I thought was really fun. It was very blunt. Are you neurodivergent? And if no, how are you that funny?
Oh yeah, a very good question.
And I love this question because it's the implication that like neurotypical people are incapable of being comedians.
Just not funny.
Just not funny at all. Which
I totally get behind. Yeah.
All right, cool. That's like a percentage of my audience gone. Let's not a large percentage, I'm assuming, but I'm kidding.
This guy.
But so to answer that question, nothing has been proven in a court of law. I've never been tested, so I can't really confirm that definitively. Either way,
but we remain optimistic. Yeah. So.
but both Letty and Sanchez have said on the record that they think I am. So there's that. I've been peer-reviewed, I guess. Peer-reviewed multiple times by multiple people across multiple spans of my life. So, but so no, I've never. Yeah, I've never been tested myself. So, I've never actually been. I can't confirm either way, but. Yeah, even so, I do really appreciate the compliment. I'm happy that you find me funny. I assume that's why, you are a member of my community. So honestly, thank you very much. I appreciate that. As for, like, I suppose to go into, like, comedy. I suppose first we'll ask Sanchez. Sanchez, you there?
Yeah. What's up? Yes.
Would you consider yourself to be neurotypical?
Yeah, I'm gonna say it. I've never been, like, tested myself, either. But I, too, have been peer-reviewed.
Yeah.
And I would say, it's up in the air. You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah. Other people are skeptical of whether or not I'm neurotypical, but I can say nothing one way or the other, for sure.
That's fair.
I would say, yeah.
You are funny though, so apparently that's a definitive trait.
That's true. Yeah, that is a definitive trait. So yeah, there is
in
evidence
that
to support that.
in that point, I reckon I could take you to court over it.
That's legally
For legal
binding.
reasons, that was a joke. For legal reasons, that was a joke. I just want to throw that out there. That was
Right.
funny, was what we just did there. I think this one's actually a pretty fun one. This one is from Swerve, and it is what led you to become a content creator.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That is a pretty good one. I think this one's gonna be. Are you in the house, by the way?
That's a real good one.
What led me to become a content creator? I have actually answered this question before, I think, but I'm happy to, like, in my first QnA, actually, I'll put the link to that. But I'll happily give a really quick overview from my POV. So,
yes.
Content creation is since I was a youth. Always loved watching, like, content creators.
You yearned for the content creation.
I yearned for the content creation. Since I was a child, I yearned for the vines. And then that died, so, here I are. I remain! So I used to be a big fan of watching, like, Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, and, to be fair, still am. And I'd say
they're still good, you know what I mean? Like they still make stellar content.
Oh no, I am super. Markiplier's an inspiration, genuinely. Like the fact that he's like gone on to just make like whatever, and like he's gone on to make like such massive projects. Genuinely, like awesome. That is inspiring for content creators of like next generation.
Incredible. Yeah, so, and to bridge like the generational gap is pretty impressive too.
I just killed our one spruce and we didn't get a single sapling out of it. This is no.
monster person.
I didn't get any
dare
sap. Like, why is there a llama on the roof?
Ah! Well, I found out why I'm dying.
It, like,
There's a
climbed up there, and, like, it climbed up, I guess. And it's just
What?
there now.
There's a llama?
It's a llama on our roof.
There's just a llama on the roof.
Sure.
What the llama doing?
What the llama doing? Defending the household, apparently.
Yeah.
So,
obviously.
For the longest time, I loved the idea of doing content creation growing up, and you know, I love watching gameplay videos and seeing what creative stuff people would make. And yeah, I loved it. But the thing is that like it was always something that I told myself would be something I would do when I'm older. So I never really like started. Yeah, it was always something that's like, okay, when I'm older, you know, on my own, independent, that's when I will start doing content creation. If I ever was. It was never really one of my dreams for the longest time. It was like, I want to be a zookeeper or like just find a real job kind of thing for the longest time, basically.
Yeah. I want to be a movie star, Mom. I want to go work in the city.
Yeah.
That kind of thing, yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, for the longest time, you know, I was just working on just any other kind of job. It got to the point after my A-levels, I started doing a degree in history. And the problem was that my first year of university was COVID year. Bam. COVID hits,
yeah. Oof,
I go,
on that one.
I'm on my own, it's student accommodation, and everywhere's closed, and there's no socialization, and going out to people is illegal. Yay!
Yay!
Which,
what a time, man.
Yeah, that sucked.
What a time.
But this basically, so all my classes were all, like, they were all, on computer. They were all virtual. Ah, fuck, I looked at the boy. I'm sorry, Cedric. I'm locked in my accommodation, right? I'm on my own. Human interaction is reduced to online classes, which is not human interaction.
Yeah, so nothing?
And I'm slowly going insane. And I've got nothing going on, and I'm losing my mind, right?
As one does, yeah.
And I happened upon playing this game, this like small little wholesome horror game called Buddy Simulator 1986 or 1984, right? And I look on YouTube and there are no videos of it because it just came out, and I'm like, wow, there's some real depth to this game. I really liked it. I hope there's gonna be some like video essays or something on it because it's really cool. And I mentioned bringing this up. I was sat seeking human interaction. I called my sister, who's awesome, by the way, and
Sister Raylux.
Sister
cool
Raylux. She's really awesome. She's based as hell. I was talking to her, and I was mentioning how this game's really cool. You know, it's kind of a shame that it doesn't seem to have been picked up by YouTube or whatever. And she mentioned that, you know, you used to say that you would love to do YouTube at some point. How's done anything towards ever doing that? Is that still a thing you're considering? And I was like, oh, yeah, I'll do that when I'm older. And, see, here's the problem, right? My sister knows me really well. Oh, I'm being attacked. My sister knows me really well, and I have a bit of a... For lack of a better phrase, I have a bit of a dramatic flair. So...
Is that a light way of putting it, Maze?
That is a light way of putting my dramatic... I cannot enter this fucking llama. Get the fuck... Thank you.
Leave him alone!
I have a dramatic flair to me. So my sister knows how to convince me of things. Now, my sister explains that during this time, she was a bit worried about me due to the lack of human interaction and me going kind of insane. She was worried that I was kind of losing it, and I was probably, like, gonna... She said, like, she's mentioned, after this, that
go figure.
She didn't think, like, I had depression or anything, or I was depressed, but she has said that, like, she saw some red flags for something that might develop if I don't find a way to occupy myself. Just through sheerly not having anything to do, sheer boredom. She was a bit worried for me.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
so...
yeah, that was an issue of, like, a lot of people.
Yeah,
like, I am going insane.
Yes, exactly.
Don't attack Jeffrey.
It was a crazy time. So, ultimately, so her response right? This is a very scatterbrained thing, I'm sorry, playing Minecraft.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Her response, when I said, oh yeah, I'll do it when I'm older, I'll never forget this, because it hit me like a truck. She just went quiet for a second, and just said, when are you older? And then went quiet for 45 seconds. And I counted because I approximately counted because
you counted?
No, it was deathly silent because that hit me like a truck, dude.
Yeah.
Because I realized damn, I'm I don't know how old I was then. Was I 18, whatever, 19, 17, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I was older. And that hit me in the face. Because it was what's stopping me now? You know? Right,
yeah.
Every excuse I had just went out the window. Every excuse I was giving myself to not pursue a passion and not take that risk was gone in an instant. And I remember, oh god, it was so cinematic. I could not have framed it any better. Right? She said this because I'm pacing around this tiny ass ensuite room. Right? I just happened to walk into my bathroom.
When Maze thinks, he actually edits in his head. His entire brain is just like an edited video at all times.
Oh, it is. No, legit.
So that's scary.
I live life cinematically. So,
hell yeah.
I happened to walk into my bathroom and stare myself in the eye in the mirror as she said this. It was the most existential crisis-inducing thing I've ever had in my life. And I don't know, just this random spike of confidence hit me out of nowhere, right? And
my god,
it was just this moment of, damn, I can do this. There's never a better time to try this stupid thing that I've always wanted to entertain people. Maybe this is the way. So, and the problem with me is that I'm a relatively confident person most of the time, but there are occasions where that explodes into a serious bout of confidence, and that happened in this moment, because I immediately hung up the phone. I was like, thank you, bye, hung up on my sister, went over to the Adobe store and bought Adobe, like a full Adobe, like membership for the year.
She knew what she was doing. She was smiling behind that phone.
Oh, she was. Yeah. She was. Have you got any iron, by the way? Sorry you're burning, but can you cough up?
Do you have any coal? Do you have any coal? I found nothing.
I have coal.
Okay, can I have some?
No.
No torches. It's so dark down there.
All right, what I'll do is I'll make you some torches and we'll go down there together.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, we'll go explore. That is really funny that she gave you that sentiment, because I do think that about a lot of about a lot of content creation and stuff of waiting for permission.
Right, that's exactly it. She realized I was doing that, and so she basically gave me that permission. So for the next 4 months, I worked on my first ever video, which was a video essay on Buddy Simulator 1984. And that video is very bad, but I love it because I gave it my best shot, and in that moment, it was the best thing I could have made in that moment, so I have no regrets.
At that time, yeah.
So yeah, blame absolutely. Sister Raylux for everything.
It's all her fault.
No, she's awesome. I'm ever thankful that she basically told me, gave me permission to give myself permission to pursue a passion that had always been in the back of my mind, but I never really even considered until that moment. And what happened next was pretty astounding. There's coal above you. I released this video essay, which was mid, and then the developers of the game then recommended it in their own private in their own community Discord server. Yeah, they said this was they said it was an incredible analysis of the game and its themes. And so immediate dopamine hit of being recognized by the actual developers of this game that I loved, right?
Yeah.
And so yeah, from then my fate was sealed. I then immediately went to Snake Hat and was like, "Yo, dude, wanna make a Subnautica multiplayer video?" And he was like, "That sounds."
Summoned Snake Hat.
He was just like, "Who the hell would want to watch us play video games? Let's do it." And yeah, we loved it, and here we are.
I still need to shake Sister Raylux's hand if and when I ever meet her. because like if it were not for that, we would have never met. And
yeah, and we wouldn't be friends, right? Like,
wouldn't be a thing. So yeah.
It's really
one thing led to
incredible
another.
how much that one conversation like really changed my life.
Yeah,
But
for sure, man.
yeah, so that is what led me to become a content creator. Negative Sanchez.
Yes, sir.
Why the hell did you start streaming?
Oh man, why the heck did I start streaming? Ah, why am I on fire? I'm indoor. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Who put a sky window there? Okay.
What?
Yes. There's just a giant hole in this cave
Oh,
where sunlight
right.
can poke through.
I think Mother Nature did that. Wow. Did you scorn her?
I may have scorned Mother Nature. It's entirely possible. I know, we just talked about that.
We
literally
just talked about this.
I'm so sorry. Why did I get into streaming? It was kind of a similar scenario where like I never wanted to be like, I never thought about being like a professional streamer or thought that it would be like
dig here.
a cool thing to do.
Where are hang on real quick. In Minecraft, where are diamonds now?
Where are diamonds? Aren't they next to? Are they next to lava still, or is that not a thing anymore?
I genuinely don't know. Let's go here. This feels good. Like right before the dark stone. Don't like dig here.
Okay.
We might
That
find
sounds
something.
good. I'm gonna make some.
Because I don't have a pickaxe, so until we find iron, I need to just kind of stick with you.
Oh, are you serious? I can make you a pickaxe, my dude.
Oh, you have iron?
I have stone.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Stone.
Yeah, I have stone. I'm not using a stone pickaxe.
Alright,
I'm better than that. You're my digger until I get iron, so let's go find some iron. There's iron right there, actually.
Fine, I'll be your digger.
If you could...
Wait, where is the iron? Oh, there is iron right there. Ah! Sorry.
You can go through walls, you troglodyte.
I'm so glad we're not recording this. Oh my god.
We are!
What are you talking about?
We're recording this right now, you nerd.
Oh, but I mean, I mean like my footage. I'm glad people can't
I watched
see
it happen.
Their eyeballs, yeah. Oh, did you really? Oh,
yes.
Son of a bitch! Right, why did I start streaming? That is a good question. Because I'm so good at video games, everyone. That's ultimately what it was. No, I just like one day I was like hanging out with some buddies. I had always wanted to do like game design for a really long time, and I needed some like money on the side, and
okay.
yeah, and I was like, I need to find some methods, you know what I mean, to support myself. And one of my buddies was like, yeah, ooh, heck yeah, dude. One of my buddies was like, you can do pretty good on Twitch by streaming now. And I was like, that sounds pretty cool. Vaguely within my realm of interest.
Yeah.
So
okay.
I was like, I love to just play video games and talk in my own time. I talk to myself when the camera's not even on. Guys, I'm dead serious.
Oh, I'm so glad you admitted that, because I do that too. I'm so... right, cool. I'm glad at least one of us...
Oh, we can get that out in the open now?
Woo!
Okay.
Alright, we have a lot more... Man, we should be friends. We have a lot more in common than I thought.
But, dude, we should hang one of these days.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, the rest was really history. I was like, all I really have to do is flip the camera on, and then, like, one thing led to another, and I fell in love with it. I was just like, oh wow, I can make an entire personality out of this. And so I did. You know what I mean? Ah! Ow.
No, fair enough. That's as fair as origin as any other. Like, honestly, dude.
Yeah.
Like, considering, the spark of passion comes from anywhere. It really seems like... it's always something that's, like, kind of, like... Would you say that content creation is something that's always, like, interested you? Like, I suppose that's kind of... Like, you're an artist, you do art, so I suppose the act of creating content in terms of art has always been an interest of yours, but I suppose it's, like, what new form?
For sure, yeah. Like I went to college for art
Ow.
and like fine art.
Hmm.
Yeah, I know, right? Woof on that one. But like, yeah, I think content creation and just creation in general has always been in my blood, in my veins, and I just like creating things. And I would say, honestly, you don't need a reason to create anything other than like you want an outlet and you just want to put something out there in the world, you know? Like kind of like you were saying, where you were like waiting for an invitation to create something. I feel like a lot of people wait for there to be like a right moment. And very rarely, I think, is there like a right moment in your life that will like jump out at you and shout and say like, "Hey, it's time to do this now."
Yeah.
You just kind of have to do it, and then
exactly
the rest will fall into place.
Life.
It's really weird that way.
I genuinely think like those are words to live by. Like life will never give you permission to pursue your passions and to be yourself. You need to give yourself permission to pursue your passions.
For sure.
Absolutely. So, like, when it comes to content creation, like, honestly, the way to start is to just do it. Like, my first video, garbage. But, like, in terms of, like, editing or whatever, but, God, I'm still proud of it because I think the best advice I can give, like, if we were to, like, another question that content creators often get asked, I feel like we can throw our hat in the ring here, is, like, how do you start? Like, do you have any advice? And...
constantly. Yeah, I get that a lot.
Yeah. My advice would be... I'd say, whatever you're gonna do, don't ever half-ass it. I think if you're gonna bother, go all in. Do your best.
Yeah,
genuinely,
put effort
all
into it.
passion. Throw in your passion. Throw, like, you know... The worst thing you can do, I think, to begin with, is be afraid, I think. What speaks to people is passion and being genuine. So I think just be your whole self and just make whatever it is, whether you're making art, no matter whether you're doing content creation, even what you first make will never be the best thing you ever make. But you will always be happy with it if it's the best that you can make in that moment. You know?
Yeah.
So
you're screwed, by the way, because it's raining. And,
I'm kind of just bound here now.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. I will go into the mines and bring home the bacon for us.
Bring home the good stuff, or you're fired.
The good stuff, or else I'm fired, or else you'll kick me off the island, I guess. That's a really good point too. I think like my first ever stream was absolute hot garbage. It was really bad. It was me trying to do a Blender tutorial, and you could barely hear me.
I've seen that. Oh god, yeah, that was.
Did you?
Honestly, man, be proud of your origins because it led to this, and I'd say this is pretty cool.
Exactly. Yeah. And I wouldn't change this for the world. You know what I mean? Like this is awesome.
I mean, I'd like 100,000 more subscribers, but aside from that, we'll get there.
Yeah, but who's
baby steps. 2025 is the year.
Yeah.
We're entering stage 2.
Exactly.
No, but for real though, like, even like as please, and like as small and like humble as both of our communities are, like it is always awesome just being able to entertain people, no matter how many.
Yeah.
Like there are, just the fact that there are people there is awesome.
Dude, yeah. If you do something that you're like crazy passionate about and like something that just keeps you motivated, keeps you going, then like, the content will almost create itself.
Right? It doesn't feel like work. Like, dude, I spend so many hours every week editing, but it doesn't drain me because it's just like, hell yeah, this is what I want to do. I love editing. I was not expecting out of all the things in content creation for me to absolutely fall head over heels in love with frickin' editing, which by the way has now changed. Like I got into editing this completely changed the course of my life. You know, I mentioned I did, like, a history degree? Yeah, no, so immediately then I was like, no, I want to do, like, editing and, like, post-production as, like, a career in some way. Whether through YouTube, or working for a production company or something, that's what we're doing. That's the goal. I'm an editor.
That's the goal, boys.
I'm an editor, man.
That's what's happening.
That's my character. I just start producing things in post.
Don't. It's my one character trait. Don't mess with me. Don't make fun of me, please.
Yeah. I'll edit you. I'll change you. You won't like what I can do.
No,
I'll cut you so you I'll not cut you, but I'll take footage of you and I'll cut it so that you look like a serial killer. Okay, so one of my favorite mini projects I did.
I will cut you. 2025.
One of my favorite little projects I did just to experiment with editing, because I've done a lot of little things. Like on the channel, there's my edit of the short film Bingo Night, which basically was like footage I got from a site called Edit Stock, where short film companies and like short documentary like studios have like basically put their footage up there for freelance editors to make their own little reels of. So I wanted to give a try at throwing together some stuff just to see what I can do making short films. And so there's my own edit of Bingo Night on there, which is a lot of fun. But another thing I did that I never released but really liked, I took this short documentary of this absolutely lovely lady running a donut shop, and cut it so that cut it and made it into a horror movie trailer and made it look like a serial killer. And it is amazing what you can do by taking what people say out of context. You can make anything. Like you, man, yeah. You take it from a guy who specializes in post-production people. Genuinely do not trust quotes taken out of context, because you can frame anyone for anything.
Yeah, you could make them look like a terrible person.
Like, not even like voice mixing or doing anything like that. Purely just by cutting away context or changing the order of clips or things, or even changing what a camera cuts to. Like, if somebody says something, then it cuts to something else, that will warp your image of what you are thinking about. Always, like, be conscious of what you're watching and how it is trying to affect you, because everything has an agenda, everything's trying to prove a point, whether it's just being funny, like my videos are edited to be as funny or entertaining or be dramatic or emotional or whatever. Everything that is edited with a goal. And
it's so simple and so small, too, so it's like...
the best kind of editing is the editing that you do not notice. So
yeah, that's why editors almost have a thankless job.
It is thankless. The best editors are never thanked because you don't notice that they were there.
Yeah,
shit. That's what I want to be.
Absolutely.
One day I want to reach the point.
Like it's an enigma.
I want to be an enigma. No, that would be badass though. Like that. Sorry. Let's actually strip mine together. Hang on. Let's go down to like a level. Should we say here? I'll go two down this way.
Split up. Yeah.
And then we'll go.
That's a good idea. And then I'll start in the other direction.
Yeah.
Man,
ooh, there's gold right here as well. Oh, there's a cave here. Hang on, let's go explore this instead.
Hold up. Let me see what's going down over here. Oh, there's skeleton. There's skeleton. All right, be careful. Be careful.
Did I just block? Nope. Hang on. Did I just teleport? Oh, I'm teleporting instead of using my shield. There's a lot of skeletons down here, actually.
Oh god. Oh no.
We can do this though.
We can do this.
Oh, a bow. Yeah. Give me that.
They're nothing.
So... Oh, diamonds! Oh, let's go.
Let's go? What? Alright. Oh, hold on, chat. We just found diamonds.
Alright, pause everything.
Shut up. Yeah.
Alright. Nice.
Okay, yeah.
We'll put them back into the community chest. Oh, that's a lot of bad stuff. Let's dial it back in.
Oh god, yeah. That's a witch. Oh, that's very...
Let's go back up to our little area here.
Yeah,
you can just run up the. Remember, you can just climb up any surface.
I am just teleporting. Yeah. Sweet. All right.
So, but yeah, I want to master silent editing, which is a little bit tougher on YouTube because obviously with YouTube with comedy, like I also enjoy doing big, loud, in-your-face editing. But I do a lot of both. And there's a lot of stuff in videos that I reckon people don't notice, like just audio mastering and like so many transitions and just cuts between things with audio. Just played around with it a little bit just to make things a little bit smoother. It's the small things that I feel like really
guys,
define.
I'm telling you. Yeah, like when I say Maze has like a database of like 200 songs or 300 or something crazy.
And
you used like most of those in LuxCore.
Let's have a look. How many songs I have in my library of stuff for using in videos. All in one file. I should really sort this at some point. Right, okay. You slightly underestimated that. It is
slightly?
Yeah, it is 1,403.
Oh, ever so slightly.
Ever so slightly misinterpreted how many were there. I'll be real with you.
Off by just a hair. Yeah, okay. Oh my god, man. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, he has quite a bit, as you guys may have noticed.
Do you want to go back to that cave, now that we're back up here?
That we were cowards about? Yeah, okay. Let's try it.
Sanchez, go find the next question on the Discord server. Go pick one.
Markellius asks, what kinds of videos do you like to make the most?
Oh!
Did you already answer that one?
I kind of already covered it, but we can quickly go over it.
Okay.
100% the most fun videos are the ones where I'm gaming with somebody else. The collab videos are so much more fun. And the reason why is that there is so much... When I'm editing a thing that only I've played, it can sometimes be a little bit difficult to figure out, like, what I actually want to add in editing. Like, it's just my own talking. Like, that's fine in of itself. Oh, there's more diamonds up there. Wow. But,
good God,
you know, there's only so much I can run with. I feel like I'm at my best and at my funniest when I'm with somebody else, when there's someone else to bounce off of in terms of my humor. When you're by yourself, it's so much harder because it's like, you never know, like, how am I being funny right now? I don't hear anybody laughing because I'm by myself, so I don't know, like, how long am I supposed to keep a bit going? How long am I rambling
I think
too
that's
long?
why, streaming works so well for me in that way, because
there's that direct feedback.
There's that direct feedback.
Exactly,
I have an audience I can gauge. I can be like, oh, this isn't working, or this is working, or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
And it's why YouTube-based comedy is so different. Like, holy hell.
So not only do I... Yeah, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. Go ahead and finish.
I was actually gonna agree with you there. Like, no, legitimately, you know what? That's why I love getting comments. Like, I legitimately, 100% all the time on my channel, open to feedback. Like, whether I listen to you, like, I always, like,
whether it's
am
good
willing...
feedback or not.
Whether it's good feedback or not, oh, there's a dungeon here. And I just used my last torch.
That's all right. I got you, fam.
Oh, we should leave the spawner. I think spider spawners, are they good? I think
the spawner might be good. We can get some string.
Golden apple, gold, bone.
I got music.
Bone meal. Oh, which one?
Oh, I got an enchanted book. Let's find out. It is C418 cat.
Oh, cat's pretty good. We like cat.
The YouTube-based content is very different. I think you do pretty well on your own.
Yeah,
it is definitely a different skill.
Yes,
for sure.
For sure. And I think the other reason why, not only do I think I'm just at my best and alongside other people, but also it's so much more fun to edit. When there's like multiple camera angles, when there's more stuff going on, there's more to play with. When there's multiple camera angles, there's more that the tools at my disposal are so much greater, which is so much more enjoyable. Plus, it's more of a challenge. There's more to do because when I edit videos,
more to work with.
Like, it would be so easy to have every video be from my POV and to intentionally edit it so that I'm the funny man of every situation. Like, I'm the funniest one. It's me, I'm the special boy, I'm the main character over here.
Right, yeah. Obviously, that is the truth, but, you know, I digress.
But I think...
Obviously, we're the extras.
No, yeah. The unpaid interns on the channel. But I think what the best thing that I can do, not only, like, for you guys as fellow content creators that I respect, but also as just content for the channel in general, like for the video, is go out of my way to also use editing to emphasize and call attention to how funny you guys are as well. What you're doing, the jokes that you're making, like, that communication, like, that... like teamwork and that like collaboration and like just having you guys laugh at stuff and having you guys make me laugh and like highlighting all the because there's just so many more moving parts when there are more people, which means there's so much more to play with, but there's also more to like show off. There's so much more challenging and it just adds this extra layer of fun. Plus, I get to also edit the videos.
Yeah.
Like, I also get the enjoyment of, like, when I finish the video, I get to actually, like, be like, hey guys, come check out what I did with this bit. Or check out how I edited this joke. And that is always fun. Like, being able to actually see someone's reaction to something that you've made is the best feeling. Can you please help me kill this person?
I'm trying. Yeah, I've got her. We've got her pinned. I love how Maze is like, I'm gonna throw hands with the witch. Yeah, that's... She's pissed me off.
I have one single action here. I have no items.
Yeah. Alright, we're good.
I am one half a heart. If the skeleton's still here, I'm gonna die. I need your help.
He's definitely still here. I'm coming. I'm going. Walls? Walls are nothing to me.
Cool. I need you to go. They're behind this wall. I need you to go deal with that, Chief. Don't grab my stuff.
Goodbye.
I'll kill you.
Uh-oh. Well, you might, be disappointed. Yeah, like, seeing people's reactions and stuff, like, that's what it's all about. It's a lot of fun. Oh my god. Oh, wait, no, they're killing each other. Okay, yeah, go for it. I may have stolen your pants. I apologize.
Give me my pants, man. Honey? Where am I?
Pants!
I know that joke is supposed to be stupid, but it's so bad it loops back around.
It actually becomes funny, yeah.
No, right? Where's my sword
Alright,
sentence?
follow-up question.
Where's my sword sentence? Where's my sword sentence? Where's my thing?
There you go, Mez.
Alright, yeah, follow-up question. Go, hit me with it.
Why are you English? Because Winston Churchill ruled the land and Creed.
At age 5, I was born without a face, and man, this cave is huge. I forget how large they get with caves and cliffs.
Oh,
don't stand that close.
Yeah, I got it, dude. I got a shield.
Yeah, I know, but like, I had a shield during Luxcore and it still killed me in one shot.
Oh, I'm not vibing, I'm dying.
Were you saying Winston Churchill ruled the country and hereby decreed that British people would be born British? I know that Americans really don't teach history outside of their own nation.
Yeah, but...
Actually, I'm genuinely curious.
Accurate, right?
Because the way that our history curriculum is set up, like, this is a sidebar, the way that our history curriculum is generally set up, I think right now, at like GCSE level, right, is we have one course for our country, one course for another country, like one Western country, and then I think it's one non-Western country, I think?
You have courses set up for different countries?
Alright, that answers my question.
That answers that. Yeah,
as to whether or not about how ignorant the rest of the world American education is was going to be the question, because I know the cliche, but alright, you've clarified that one.
There you go. Yeah, that clears it all right up. Yeah,
it's mandatory. It is government mandated that we learn about other countries. Is that not a thing? Is that not
working for you?
So
no,
in like history or like geography, do you not like talk about like geography aside from like obviously in geography though, right?
Well, yeah, in geography, okay, it is touched upon a little bit. And granted, I have not been in school since I was a boy. But
60 long years ago.
Yeah, 400 years.
Long before time had a name. The first negative Sanchez sat in school and...
Alright, man. It gets low-key hurtful after a while. No.
I'm sorry, dude. Swerve asks, what's your favorite anime? Oh god, okay.
Oh boy. Alright.
This is a conversation for another day. I will not be elaborating. But I can answer that question. My favorite anime... We don't have the time to explain why I think it's the best anime ever. So I'm not going to, as much as it pains me. But my favorite anime is ReZero. You know how... I'll quickly say, you know how every
End of conversation.
No, it's an isekai. You know how every isekai has a gimmick? It's like, oh, this is like... Oh, it's like... I'm a boring-ass protagonist and we're in a video game, like Sword Art Online, or oh, I
have all these powers, I'm super cool.
Yeah, or I'm in a fantasy world, but I'm with my smartphone. ReZero's gimmick that makes it different is that it's an isekai, except it's actually good. and it's not fucking trash.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Not just power fantasy garbage. There you go. That's why ReZero's good.
Yeah. It's a isekai, but they did it right.
And you're allowed to like isekai if you like isekai, but I'm just saying...
Sure.
ReZero is isekai done correctly. No, yeah, I recently got Sanchez watching it, and I've got the man hooked on it. He didn't believe me at first when I was saying how good it was. By the way, you can back up. I got a bunch of watermelon for you.
I need to back up. Yeah, I definitely need to do that. Yeah, I didn't believe it. Not quite like I wasn't drinking the Kool-Aid at first. When Maze told me about it, I was like, yeah, all right, it's probably pretty good. And then I'm like, oh yeah, it's like good.
And to answer the follow-up question, I have not watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Yes, it's on the list.
Oh my god, you need to watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. We should do that someday. It is,
would you say it's strange?
It's bizarre.
Damn! Next question by Gooberelux. Yeah. Would you like a cheeseburger right now? I would. I'm hungry. It's always time for a cheeseburger. Next question.
Heck,
reaction content
American.
when? This is actually a question I get a lot.
What's the question again?
Reaction content when? Like, when am I going to make content? A lot of people suggest, like, I should watch, like, The Amazing Digital Circus and stuff, or, like... And I have watched it, just not recorded it, right?
Not live,
yeah.
Or recorded.
And, honestly, that's not the kind of content we do here, sorry.
That's not what we do around here.
Granted, okay, like, to give a more specific answer, right?
Yeah. So, like, what is it about reaction content that really has your goat?
Let's
I'm curious
dive
to know
into
that.
this. Okay. So, like, if there was, like, obviously, this channel is, I just make whatever I want, whenever I want to. If there was ever a point where I was like, if I was gonna watch a video essay on, like, how Masaray looks rose to be the most handsome man in the world. Like, you know, I guess that'll one day, when that happens, that'll be, you know, reaction content. Yeah. Ooh, there's an amethyst thing up there. That'll be, you know, reaction. Oh, nice. Oh shit, I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm gonna drown in a fucking wall.
No,
God damn it. I end up pulled into a wall and died.
Suffocating in walls is my thing. What are you doing?
Is all my stuff gone? Does it get crushed if you do that?
I believe so, yeah. Wait, no, it should still be there. Where did you die?
I actually don't know. I'll have to... I don't know either. I'll have to look. Okay, I have a general idea. I'll have to look. I'm going down the cave now. Like, I just do whatever. So if I ever, like, felt like watching a video in particular, like, I guess I could do reaction content. But the problem is, right? You
feel like it's beneath you.
Jesus Christ. Alright, that's one fucking way to...
I'm just kidding. I'm being a dick.
You cut that in right as I was about to say, no disrespect to any reaction channels out there. But I think you're all lazy. No, no. Genuinely, like... I think all my stuff is gone. I think it's in this wall. Damn. The best kind of reaction content, the kind that isn't just, like, freebooting other people's stuff, is the kind...
It actually has effort.
Yeah, the kind where the individual in question gives something to that content. They're not just, yeah, my stuff's gone. I think fuck, the diamonds are gone,
dude. It's gone, dude. It is so gone.
Are you fucking kidding me? So, reaction content, right? The best kind of reaction content is when the person reacting brings something, like their own little bit of analysis, their own, like, fun reaction, maybe even just seeing their face and how... The fun of it is enjoying something for the first time again vicariously by watching someone else enjoy it. And I get that. I enjoy reaction content sometimes, right? The thing is about that, you may have noticed, I don't have a face.
Oh yeah. That kind of makes it hard to react with your face.
I am a PNG with two poses. Arm down, arm up. That's me. Which is why, you know, I try to use vocal inflection during my videos in order to, you know, react to video games and stuff, and I make jokes as I'm interacting with things. But I feel like reaction content is kind of, it's not like, I'm a bit out of my depth.
Like,
I don't think I am the guy for that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because...
I think that's what people mean. If I'm going to give people the benefit of the doubt, they probably just want to see what you think of this game.
Yeah.
Or your thoughts on this content or this movie or whatever.
I'm happy to give do mini videos where I like talk about stuff that I've watched, like if I enjoyed something, and like that sounds cool. Like I'm happy to do that because I have a lot of opinions on movies and on shows and on different things. I have so many opinions on things I would love to talk about. like, because I like analyzing stuff, like, as I'm watching it. But doing it, like, live, the idea of, like, sitting in silence, just watching something, and then afterwards, like, okay, I think, now this is my own personal preference, right? And
I'm
again,
kind of with you, yeah.
No disrespect to any reaction channels out there, genuinely. But I feel like they fall into two categories in my experience. Is that the kind that, like, they sit there, they take it in, they do a fun reaction that's engaging for the audience, and then they also talk about what's going on, they analyze it, right?
Yeah.
And they give their own opinion.
Sure.
I think those guys are really cool. I think that it's really fun and interesting to watch someone else's reaction. And then they're the kind that, like, just sit there going, damn, bro, that's crazy.
Yeah,
as they're
like
just watching someone else's
content.
Yeah, as they're just watching something that somebody else has made. And I think my hesitance to go into reaction content comes from my fear of falling into that latter category of it being lazy, you know?
Yeah.
At least when it's a video game that I'm playing, you know, granted, I feel like playing a video game is like the next step down of using someone else's content. It's a video game that someone else has made, and now I'm like reacting to it. But it's like, you know, I'm adding jokes as I'm doing it. Whereas I feel like if I were to do reaction content, I would just go silent. Like, I wouldn't know what to say until I, like, pause, stop, and think about it, and then give an opinion. But at that point, I may as well just cut out the video, because at that point, am I not just stealing something that someone else has put in time and effort to make? I'm appreciating it in my own way, absolutely. But I would rather people just go and watch. If I'm genuinely enjoying it, I would rather people just go and watch the original. You know what I mean? And then maybe if I were to make an additional thing. So, you know, I can see myself maybe in the future, like, making videos. Come in here, I'll give you food.
Okay, thank you.
But stuff like, hey, I just watched this movie, here's my, like, review, or here are the themes in this television show that you may have missed. And here's, like, how they explore this in editing and stuff, and here's how not to edit this scene. And stuff like that. But in terms of, like, live reactions to stuff, it would have to be something that I'm very excited for, and that I have reached a point in my commentary ability that I have faith that I will be able to do that justice and truly deliver my own view without it feeling to me like I'm just taking something that someone else has put a lot of work into and not actually adding something of genuine value to it. That's kind of my stance on it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And with video games, right, like, there's an expected amount of interactivity with something, you know? So it's not like you're just watching a movie or just, like, letting something play in the background. You're actively participating in what the game designers made for you to interact with and explore. And so you know, it feels a bit more like you're making it personal and putting your own spin on it, because you're actively making decisions in the game. I feel like we've probably had this talk before, but, like, I do think there's a way to do reaction content creatively.
Yes, absolutely, no doubt. And there are people 100%. That do it brilliantly. That's why I don't want to remotely, like, I don't want to be sat here like, reaction content's lazy and trash, because that's not true. There is a place for it on YouTube, and there are people who do it brilliantly. I think that, like, try not to laugh challenges can be, like, it depends. If someone is just, like, watching a thing and just staring at it, and the point is that they're just not watching it, they're just, like, not laughing, like, okay, you're not adding anything there, you're just silently staring at something. Markiplier's Try Not to Laugh, I think, is a good example, in my opinion, of what a fun Try Not to Laugh challenge is. Because he genuinely struggles. We were watching a man genuinely struggle to not laugh, and then even after every video, he then actually says something afterwards that brings his own, like, little joke or
he still adds his own commentary or joke to it.
And if not, then it's him desperately trying to not laugh, which is funny to watch his face contort as he tries to hold it back. Like, I feel like that's
because
a
he's
fun way to do that.
actually terrible at not laughing.
Exactly. So. Like, he brings something that only he could bring to that. In that way. Right,
yeah, for sure. I get where you're coming from big time, because, like, I've struggled with some people. Again, if I'm taking the reins in your Q&A too much, let me know.
No, dude, I
know this isn't.
Dude, if I wanted you not, if I didn't want you
to listen to,
if I didn't want you here, you wouldn't be here.
Fair enough. Yeah, sure. He would just delete me from the server.
Yes.
Guys, it's all this. But yeah, okay. Anyway, as I was saying about me, I've had a lot of people tell me like, "Hey, Sanchez, you should play this game because I think it would be really fun. I really want to see you play this game." And there's a lot of good games out there that I respect a ton, and I haven't even streamed, but I don't have any commentary for it. I don't know what to say about
like,
it.
what do you actually add to this conversation?
Yeah, I don't feel like doing anything unless I can actively like add something to the conversation or something that makes it my own. Or
Yes,
unique,
I fully understand.
You know?
There are so many recording sessions I've done where at the end of it, I have just like just deleted it, just purely out of the sake of like, wow, anybody could have just given the commentary I've just given. That was purely reactionary commentary in the sense that like I've not added any good jokes or any of my personality. Or, like I was having an off day and I was just going, damn, that's crazy. Just stuff that's happening in a game. Like so many recording sessions that I've just said this isn't good enough because it's. I'm not in this video. Anyone could have made this kind of thing. Right. You know?
Right, for sure. Because which videos, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, a bunch of stuff. There was this one, I think like a FNAF fan game at one point. A couple of a whole bunch of horror games. Like short stuff.
Yeah.
I think I had at one point. I did an entire playthrough or something. I can't recall what it was. It was something... Yeah. I think it was popular at the time, but I just straight up just went, yeah, this sucks.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Which...
There's a lot of those, especially horror games. There's a lot of horror games where it's like, what do I even say about this?
What do I even do? No, you know? Right? Like, I'm not adding anything interesting here. Like, yeah, it's a... That's the thing. I think at one point I returned to Doki Doki Literature Club to play it again with a new perspective, which was fun in theory, but it didn't... I don't know. I just didn't think it was that good of a recording session. It was very, like, I talked about a lot of themes and stuff, but at the end of the day, I was just like, anybody could also get this from, like, a video essay about the game. I'm not adding anything new here.
Yeah, that's fair. For sure. Okay, is there ever a scenario... I'm just inventing my own questions now. Is there ever a scenario where you would be, like, willing to do a reaction-style video? Or, like, would the planets have to align where it says, like... Where you say,
right. Me on my own doing a reaction video, I don't think that would be all that good. If all of us together were, like, watching a movie or something... I think that would be really funny because all of us together we would be making jokes and stuff.
Yes,
we would be like, we would be entertaining each other and reacting that way. There's there's one channel that is a guilty pleasure of mine. I believe called Microwave Society.
Microwave Society.
Yeah, it's just a group of lads, pretty much just they just watch movies.
I love content like that.
And then just a group of lads. They just watch movies and react to it. That's basically the whole premise.
I don't know what it is, but I love the camaraderie of just a bunch of lads on a couch, just like riffing something and just like being like, "This is stupid," or just watching and reacting. To something.
Just some lads, some beers, and a movie, and it's a guilty pleasure because like
it's a fun time.
They're not always like the most like. They could be pretty crass, which ordinarily I'm like, whatever. But I don't know, something about it keeps me entertained. A question from our very own Panic Sugar has come in, and they are asking, Sanchez, you'll be able to answer this one. What is your favorite retro game? So like early 2000s, 90s, maybe even older. I'm gonna let you go first, Sanchez, because I need to remember any game I've ever played.
Any video game at any point. Yeah, favorite retro game. I fall victim of having too many choices.
Right.
That's the problem with me. And it depends on what you consider retro game.
2090s or earlier, so anytime before Overwatch came out.
Yeah, before Overwatch. Wow, that is a pretty wide net.
Post Overwatch gaming era.
Yeah, I like that. That's the metric. Before before Overwatch.
Before the dark times.
Before the dark, yeah.
Back when the most searched person on Rule 34 was from Bioshock. I gotta cut that out.
Like, a lot of people don't know this, but I actually love Earthbound. I'm a fellow fuzzy pickler.
I am yet to play Earthbound, actually. And
You have yet to play it?
I'm yet to play it. It's been on my list for ages.
It is a labyrinthian task to undertake, but it is a good one.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, because despite how age has affected Earthbound and how like obtuse it can be to play at times, it is there's just something about it, man. It just it has a really good feel to it. It's a game that, like, when you play it, you just get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Like, it's very like story, character driven kind of thing.
Very, very story and character driven.
Okay.
Interesting. And just has a lot of like moments that really speak to you. You know, like, if you're a type of person that loves playing games for the moment to moment things that happen, then that is a good one.
Okay, retro games. All right, favorite retro game. Favorite is a loose term, but when I used to go over to my granddad's house and play on his old massive computer, there was this disc for a game called Claw, which was...
Oh, that sounds really familiar.
Yeah, you play as a... like, it's kind of like... okay, if we're gonna... It is a furry pirate platform.
Oh! Alright, well, the allegations came forward. I didn't know we were going to uncover that Maze was a furry in this Q&A.
No.
But... Maze, there's nothing wrong, man. You can be honest with us. If you are a furry, that is... That is... Okay.
No. Jokes aside, the reason I say that is that basically... So every character is like... It has the classic cartoon style of every single character being like an anthropomorphic animal. And you play as Claw, who is a cat pirate captain of this ship that gets captured by the French. And he has to escape from prison. To go and find the 9 Lives amulet, and it's a big like platformer game where you have like
sound familiar.
With also like you have a sword and like a gun and magic attacks and stuff,
dude.
Which is, you know, pretty cool. So it's like a combat, it's like a beat 'em up platformer, I guess, with like boss fights that are like beat 'em up style. It's pretty fun. The problem,
that sounds pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And I always loved playing this game on my granddad's computer. It's such a treasured memory. The problem is I've never once beaten this game. I would love to find another copy of it and play it on the channel.
Ooh,
because the difficulty spike in that game is complete and utter bullshit. It's so stupid.
Is that a lettuce that has entered the chat room?
Oh.
Letty!
Hello, Letty.
Hello, lettuce of shoes.
We are currently recording the Q&A.
Maze was admitting that he's a furry.
I was not.
Oh, of course.
That's not true. That's a lie.
No, I like how Letty said, yeah, that makes sense.
What do you mean that? What do you mean that makes sense?
Hey, I didn't say that. He's literally putting words in my mouth.
Okay.
Hey,
okay, good.
Do you like Sonic?
I do not hate Sonic.
That is a lie. That is a bold-faced lie.
Did you hear that? I love Sonic. All right.
Listen. All right. I was impartial to Sonic. I played one Sonic game on the DS. I played Sonic Nintendo. I played Sonic Rush.
He was impartial to Sonic. I'm flying. He no longer is.
Listen. All right. Let me finish. All right. I played Sonic Rush Adventure on the DS. That was a fun game. That was my only experience with it. And then I met you two nerds who love Sonic, and just by sheer cultural osmosis, I have come to understand what the character is about, and I think it's kind of cool. But
We will play Sonic Adventure 2, and you will see the light. You'll understand the assignment.
We need to
you will
record
love
that.
Maze, you literally asked both of us if we could watch all the Sonic movies together. This is your fault.
You did do that. You did do that.
And yes, I will, happily.
And I don't want to...
partially because I need Sanch to watch Sonic 3. Because, oh my god, my dude, you are going to love it.
See, I can't cut out you accuse me of being a furry because it's funny, but I wish I could, because you understand, right? I can say it right now, right? I am not a furry to any degree at all. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but I'm not one. But the thing is that like that's the kind of allegation that taints a community's perspective, and now no matter what happens, whenever I do anything, immediately in the comments section people are gonna be like, oh, allegations confirmed, not being the allegation.
Yes. This is me with being called a scaly. I'll never escape this, no matter how hard I try.
You're being called a what? When did that start? And how wasn't I informed?
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Letty, why did you start this?
It wasn't Letty miraculously.
Letty, why did you single-handedly?
I'm the Sonic parasite, not the furry parasite. Sorry.
Not the scaly one. Yeah.
No.
I don't know. I said I would kiss Godzilla one time, and people took it out
that would do it.
The wrong way, and it's whatever. It wasn't that big of a deal. It was a joke. People are gonna think what they think.
Come on,
anyway.
guys. Obviously, Mothra is where it's at.
The NA part of this QnA really just optional DLC, I guess. Like, this question is from Evil Maze Thing, and I'm gonna let you guys both answer it. What does it take to become everyone's favorite red and blue gamer? That's me. What do you guys?
Red, blue, yellow, and green. So like.
Wow. All right. Letty's just above such concepts. Damn. All right. I was more so anticipating it to be like, what do you think it takes to be me? And it would be a funny like. I was not expecting Letty to jump in with the no. I am the RGB.
Great Q&A. You're answering all of the questions the public want from you, and not just pawning them off on us.
Shut up.
Definitely.
Some guy called Deadweight asks, what's your favorite video that somebody else made?
I feel like I've heard of that name, yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite video that somebody else made? If it's a friend's video, what about one from somebody you don't know personally? First off, Dwayne, I'd like to say that's pretty fucking presumptuous. Second, fellow content creator
kind
friend.
Of like the one about deciphering the language.
Oh no, that is a really good video.
Yes, that one is that's a really good one.
Oh, legitimately.
Oh, that is such a good one. Yeah, for sure.
That is a really good video.
That is a top tier one. Yeah. A lot of.
And at the risk of sounding horribly narcissistic, I'm in that one.
You are.
You are in that one. No bias whatsoever.
Okay.
No bias.
Sanchez, favorite video on the internet, go.
Alright,
well, he's been damned to hell, sorry. Let us choose, quick, favorite video on the internet.
No, I know what it is! It is a hour-long video documentary about the trials and tribulations of Channel Awesome and the Nostalgia Critic. Yeah, more specifically, it's a video about his failed movie thing that he wanted to do called Demo Reel.
Oh, I think I've seen that one.
Have you seen that one?
Yeah, it's not the movie, but I think I've seen the documentary
really
about it.
Send it to me.
Yeah. It's by a content creator named Lady Emily, and she likens it to Evangelion, which is a very weird,
maybe
bizarre
I haven't seen that documentary then.
Maybe not. It's a really good video.
Different documentary on Channel Awesome.
Seconds.
Okay, I have two favorite videos online. One is the Why the Cats musical is so bad by Sideways.
Oh, that is such a good video. I've watched that one. I've watched that one. That one's such a good video.
I'm really mad that one got copyrighted and is weird now. But my other one is the one about the Evermore theme park by Jenny Nicholson. Those are my two comfort videos. I'll put them on whenever I'm doing other stuff.
I've actually never seen the latter. You'll have to send me that. That sounds fun.
Yeah, it's like 4 hours, so you know, just prepare yourself.
Okay, I'm down. My favorite video is the Penguins of Madagascar Stop Racism. Right. So
I'm on board.
No, I'm kidding.
Care to elaborate on that one? No.
Have you never seen
No.
that?
No.
Oh,
No, I haven't.
okay, so it came out in 2014, so the humor is very 2014.
Ah, I see.
So it was like peak,
so it's
like
good.
I was in like, I don't know, school like video that I watched. It's where I got the soundbite for. It's very, as I say, it's very 2014 humor. U.S. presidents in there, the whole thing, and it's headed. And it's where I got the sound clip. You know, in Lux Call, where there's I shoot that bat that jumps in front of the zombie, and I have a sound clip that plays where the bat screams, "Mrs. Obama, get down!" That's what that's from. It's the penguins of Madagascar jumping in front of Mrs. Obama.
Mrs. Obama, get down!
No, yeah, that's what that sound clip is for. No, but that's not my favorite video on the internet.
dumb.
That's just something from like years ago that I found funny years ago. But I think now is probably very dated now.
It's aged super well, I'm sure.
All the best references are from like 10 years ago.
I didn't actually answer the question what my favorite video on the internet is, but I actually cannot think of it. But if I do think of it, I will put it in the description, and I'll give a reason in the description as to why. Right. Next question. Cool. Do you be like you do be like doobie doobie doo by Evil Maze Thing?
Wah doobie doobie doo wah.
Doobie doobie doo. Where
Harry.
are you? Got some.
Wow, we
work
all did
to do
6 different
now.
references there. We have another question from Goober Alux. You guys should join the Discord, by the way. Sidebar, so that you can also ask questions for future Q&As. Those of you who aren't in the Discord, which you is going to be the majority of you.
You know who you are.
Join.
Yeah.
You know who you are. You got this far in the video and you haven't joined the Discord yet? What's wrong with you?
Yeah, what are you doing, man?
It's a great time. Okay. Ooh, let's go with... We just have Y
Pikachu.
in bold text.
Uh-huh.
Because.
Why, Maze?
Because.
Why?
In bold text.
Alright, I think Leigh's got the answer there down, actually. They've also asked me, would you rather have unlimited bacon but no games, or unlimited games but no games?
Wait, unlimited games but no games, or unlimited games but no bacon?
No. Oh, sorry, lady, you don't seem to be understanding the question. I've heard it before, it's pretty complex, let me explain.
Okay, sorry. Can you repeat the question?
I will. Letter shoes, would you rather have unlimited bacon, but no games, but games, unlimited games, but no games?
But no games.
Ooh, that's tricky.
It's a tough one. It's a tough one. Yeah, for sure. I think
no
I'm
games or
going
no
to...
game.
No, that's
because I
the
have
thing.
too much game. I don't think I can have like physically have less game.
Trust Letty. I don't think anybody has ever taken that question and that has been the direction they've gone with it. You know what? We have another question from one Negative Sanchez. If Pikachu was a human, would he have electric butt cheeks?
Is it the same Negative Sanchez? That might be a different Negative Sanchez.
No, that was definitely you. That was definitely
that was me.
Are you sure?
Yeah, and the answer is yes, obviously. That's how that works.
All right, would you allow me?
Electricity is stored in the ass.
I have an actual question. The
electricity is stored in the ass.
Would that be okay? Can I salvage myself? I panicked. All right, I panicked.
No, hang on. Okay. I gotta say, right, okay. I sent out this thing for a Q&A, and Sanchez sat there for, like, ages, panicking, trying to think of a question in time during the limited time the thing was open. And he's like, God, I just don't have anything to ask you. And I'm like, dude, we talk every day. You don't have a question because you know me.
That's why I don't have anything to ask.
You know me personally.
I know. What the hell? What do I ask the man I could just walk up to and
ask at any time? Alright, look, okay, go ahead. Ask me your question.
Okay, this is a good one. This is a good one. If you could make a type of video game, like any video game in the world, what kind of video game would it be? Like like you were struck down with lightning with the powers of a game designer, and that's how it works. You can just build any kind of game.
I can just make any kind of game I want?
Yeah.
Okay.
No limits.
If I could make any kind of game I wanted, it would be... Ooh.
I have an answer for this one.
I actually...
I've thought about it.
Okay. If I had, like, no holds barred, like, there's anything's possible. I can just snap my fingers, bam.
Yeah, like anything's possible. You can just make your dream game.
Right, okay. the ultimate
Barbie
sandbox
fashion design.
where... right, I have two answers. Either...
Right.
The ultimate sandbox where you can basically do anything, and it's like the most extreme iteration of like Second Life possible. That's like free
Oh my God.
and like open to the public. Like I would I would make the only good thing about Sword Art Online the anime is the concept of Sword Art Online. I would make that
for sure.
as a game.
As a game
I was
without any of the bad
possible,
stuff.
I immediately went to Sword Art Online.
Yeah, that's
Really?
like the one good thing about that is the concept of that.
Is
like
the
that
game
is the
itself,
ultimate. Yeah. Like I like that
I'll
idea.
give you that, yeah.
Or alternatively, something I would want to use it to make my own story. Something akin to Detroit Become Human, but like your choices really do matter. Like the web is just huge. Like to the point where it's almost like it feels like it's being generated around you because of how personal the experience can be to what you do.
Ooh, that would be kind of cool.
If anything is possible, of course. You know.
Right.
But that's like
if we're operating under that logic.
Yeah.
Letty, you said you had something, right?
Hold on, I'm playing with a puppy.
Okay.
That is priority.
We have to wait. Yeah, that is absolutely priority.
Do you hear it barking at me? I know.
I do. That is adorable.
Ideal video game.
Right.
Similar to Subnautica.
Ow.
Oh.
But
yeah.
in hold on. But prehistoric time. So it's like you get teleported back to the past, and you gotta get like
dinosaurs.
No, even further back than dinosaurs. Back when the world was like a prehistoric ocean.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
Okay, our last question, I think. Roaming Gamer 654. And their question is, what is your personal favorite video game? And also, sidebar, what's the most horrifying, traumatic experience you've had related to video games? I can answer the second question very fast. I played Doki Doki Literature Club. I had no idea going in what it was about. I was just told there would be a fun twist, so I thought it was just like... I mentioned this in the most recent video.
Fun twist!
Yeah, I thought it was just gonna...
Twist.
I pieced together that it was gonna deal with some dark topics, right? And, like, I started analyzing the poems, and I started piecing together, like, okay, Yuri's dealing with addiction or something.
So you got really into it.
Oh,
and then
I legitimately, like,
it's like the worst thing you can do.
I was told that it was going to be, like, an interesting story, and, like, at the first few minutes, I was like, this just feels like a generic dating sim, but okay. I've been told it's good, so I'm going to go out of my way to get invested in this, and the characters, and the story. I'm going to get fully emotionally invested in this. Like, I'm going to go full commitment,
You
why
poor
not?
soul.
And then, oh, this Sayori character is really endearing. I think I'll take her route. This is nice. And then her confessing about having depression was a thing. And then I got really mad at the main character's really awful way of trying. I mean, they were trying to help.
Yeah.
They tried. But, God, no, that is not what you say to somebody going through that. And,
Jesus.
yeah, then, and
then the thing happens.
Then the thing happens. And that hit so hard. Like, that tone and the music getting mixed up.
That tone shift,
and
dude. Yeah, the swell of the music.
And then after the rest of that game, it was just a complete, like, anxiety, like experience. Like, there's no chill in that game. And, like, looking back, like, it just does some very simple things. Like, a lot of it's all very scripted and very controlled, and, like, on the second playthrough, it doesn't hit nearly as hard. But that first time, like, that raw, blind experience, that
moment, yeah.
Though I guess that isn't actually... then again, the question was the most traumatic game. The most traumatic game will be that one game from my childhood that Man, I should really finish that video.
Oh, yeah, you should make a video about that or something.
Yeah, man.
Make a video or something about that.
I should learn Blender at some point.
Yeah, that sounds like it might be a fun idea.
Maybe. Yeah.
Just maybe.
They won't take long at all. It'll be very easy.
Okay.
Yeah, no, Blender is super easy to learn.
It's such a breeze.
Roaming Gamer. For the sake of answering the question, most traumatic experience aside from Doki Doki Literature Club, game from my childhood scared the crap out of me. If you want to see more, in the description there will be a link to a little video I made as kind of like a teaser for another project that's actually on standby for now. I was working on it a lot last year, and I hit a wall of learning Blender, and yeah, it's on standby for now. But it should give you a fun taste of what that was like. Because that teaser was designed to like replicate like how I remember it.
You'll get there, dude. You will get there.
I'll get there. I'll get
for
there.
sure.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys. Last question. What was the most traumatic gaming experience? Or alternatively, if you don't want to answer that, what's your favorite game?
One of my favorite games. My favorite game franchise is Kirby. But one of my favorite games.
Really?
Oh, there's Letty's house. Is QnA 2 because that game.
Yeah, that one's awesome.
Yeah. That one's great. It deals with a lot of topics of like depression and like acceptance and mourning, and it's just a beautiful
You guys
game.
in your depression games.
Yeah, I know, right? Us and our depression, you know.
And
what I'm
anime.
saying?
It's
Ah,
a
I'm
depression
dying.
game.
ReZero be like, no, yeah.
ReZero would be like, yeah, I'm a happy isekai.
Favorite game and then most traumatizing game?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't tend to get traumatized by games because,
Yeah.
you know, they're not real.
Yeah.
All right. Well, way to
Sorry.
invalidate.
No, they are real.
Way to invalidate.
Sorry. I gotta say,
It's
the
not
most
real,
traumatizing
you
experience
idiot.
No, your guys' experiences are totally valid. They don't affect me the same way.
Yeah, in
So-
my defense, when the big bad wolf scared the crap out of me from the
Hey,
most cursed game
Sanchez.
I've ever played, I was 6. I do
Yeah.
believe that this is a good spot to end this little Q&A. We've answered a good
Oh,
number
favorite
of
game
questions.
is probably
I'd-
Viva Pinata.
Mhm.
And now, I think it is a good time for us to end. Alright, viewers,
yeah,
call
no.
back to the first question, or rather the second question of today. Here's one for you to genuinely consider. How long are you gonna wait before you start doing that thing you want to do?
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
if you've got laundry in, just so you know, you need to take that out.
Oh yeah, and also dry the pots.
Yeah,
and
don't forget.
Yeah, do the dishes.
Yeah.
please.
Don't wait forever for that. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's,
no.
Yeah,
that
it's
stuff's
gonna get
getting-
stinky,
Mhm.
It's gonna get
like
moldy.
mildewy. Yeah, so don't leave. Don't go make sure to switch your laundry loads.
You want real reaction content? I'll go back in time and find the guy who first discovered that popcorn does that.
Wow. Yeah. Talk about.
Yeah,
the
no, that's
reaction
fair.
of the Simpsons.
I just think that'd be a really funny thing to see.
That's a great thing to end on.
Hell
Hell yeah! I
We need
think
time
that's
travel
the
for
best
this one.
thing to end on.
All right. In which case, for now then, fare thee well.